back to my channel. So I'm going to be recreating my emo days, my prime emo days. I would say 13, 14, 15 was kind of where I was at with all of that. 14 was probably my like prime emo days, but I'm recreating it because, well, as you can tell, my hair is all nice and fresh, and I kind of have my hair cut a little more like I did back then. Like, these side pieces are a bit shorter. I have my bangs kind of, you know, cut more swoop-like, more fringy, but I would say a nice little add-on that I'm really surprised I did not do when I was younger is I have an undercut now. So that's pretty edgy. But yeah, and I did not have facial piercings, and obviously I'm a lot better at makeup now, so I figured I would recreate it, but kind of take the past and put it in today. We're gonna pretend like 19 years old is my prime emo age, year, whatever you want to call it. So I want to make this video pretty simple, so I'm not going to go too in depth with everything that I'm doing, but I am going to tell you what I'm using and kind of do it, and then we'll skip on to the next part. So I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and, God, the thing about nails is you get it everywhere. Okay. And I'm just gonna I didn't even actually prime the rest of my face. I should probably do that. But I'm gonna go ahead with this stuff and just put it all over my eyes. And yes, I do have old ass eyebrows on. It's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Supreme Perfecting Cream, which it pretty much just helps like hydrate my face. And then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline New York Master Prime. I can just kind of mix these two together, and I like the base that it gives me, so I'm going to do that all over, minus the eyes, because obviously I just put e.l.f. Putty Primer there. Now for the next step, I'm going to go in with my Believe Beauty Foundation in the shade Linen with a wet, I said wet, not dry. Thank you, that's better, now it's wet. Next, of course, is my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and no, it is not the hydrating one, which I thought it was, but apparently it's not. I wasn't paying attention when I bought it, but my mom does have the hydrating one, so I might give that a test. And now for powder, I'm going to go in with my Cover Fix, which smells like a rusty, dusty, old-ass fucking banana. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just mine. Is it old? I don't think it's old, but I still use it. So I'm going to go in with this dusty-ass banana powder. And I'm gonna actually put this over my whole face. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. I think it's a little eye booger. But I'm gonna go over this with my whole face, and yeah. I'm telling you, it smells like a rusty, dusty motherfucking banana. And now I'm gonna go in with brows, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. pomade and the shade Espresso, and yes, I still have old eyebrow stuff on, which is this, but we're just gonna go right over those and hope for the best. Okay, so the next step is pretty much just starting with the shadow. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my the James Charles palette. I literally am obsessed with this palette because it just has every fucking color, and it's pigmented and it's beautiful, so I love it. I'm probably going to start with the shade Canvas, and I hate the fact that I still haven't done this yet, because I was going to take like the little film thing that has the shade names and like double-sided sticky tape it up here so I can like still know what the shade names are, because that's just the kind of person I am, I guess. But yeah. So I'm going to start with the shade Canvas, put that all over both of my lids, and then I'll probably go in with, let's see, what shade is that? Tune, I believe that is. Is this shade Tune? No. The shade Code James, which is this one. I will kind of start making a smoky black eye or something. I'm pretty much just going to be using like browns and whatnot, but I'm going to kind of start layering it up and then use the shade T, use the shade Benny, and then obviously I'll be using black, so I'll be using kind of like the darker shades and working my way up to a smoky eye. Do that on both sides, And I'll be back when the eyeshadow portion is done. Alright, so here is the eyeshadow portion. I just kind of quickly threw it together a little bit. I mean, smoky eyes are not supposed to be very, like, you know, they can be a little all over the place. With that, I'm going to go ahead and just go in with my liner, Fierce Flicks, and it's like one of these ones. After I'm done with wings, I will go ahead and put on my favorite mascara, which is my Milk Kush mascara. Fucking love this shit. It's my jam. And then I'm gonna also go ahead with the black that I used on the top and fill in my waterline. Okay, and here we are. The eyes are done. I think it turned out pretty good. Now, my next step is I'm gonna go and with, I got hair flowing, my very janky LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. I honestly love this thing. I think it was like $5-6 at Dollar General. But I'm gonna go ahead, use this, do some contour, and then I usually take just like a Q-tip and kind of get whatever has collected on my lips, and then I'll go and put some lip gloss on. And then we will come back for the hair. That should be fun. Okay, now it is hot. I took my hair out and I'm just gonna go through it and brush it. Let me tell you, it makes a difference brushing my hair because it's not as thick in the back because, well, I'm missing half my hair. But, it's nice because I don't have to deal with it, and it's just, my hair went through so much torture yesterday, though. It just went through a lot to get here. Because I don't really feel like sectioning it, I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten the crap out of it. It's so weird because I'm trying to, like, grab the pieces underneath like I usually do, but I don't have underneath pieces. Oh my god! This is so fucking weird. Okay. I feel like I haven't been like this in a minute. Don't worry. We're getting on to teasing next. Ooh. Okay, and now when it comes to the bangs, I usually always try to not necessarily do the bangs just because I wanted them poofy and not so, like, straight. This is fucking dope. This is so pretty. Okay, but I would take it and curl it. Yeah, like that. I need to go and look for, I did have this little baby brush. It was in a set with this one. It was like a little red one. I don't know where I actually put it. Okay, I have it. Look how cute and tiny it is. So usually I would have like a comb with me, but yeah, usually I would just take, well, sections of my hair. Actually, I'm gonna start up here. And, well, I would just start taking layers and teasing. I used to do this, literally look exactly like this shit, and I would do it all the time, usually in art class, because, like, I don't know, which is art class. This is fucking art, okay? And I would go by, like, the sink. Now, this is, like, 8th grade, like, you know, middle school time. And I would do this shit over by the sink, and there was like 7th, 8th, and 9th graders in the art class. It was art 1 or art 2 or whatever the fuck. And I would have these girls stare at me. I didn't give a fuck either. I was like, you know what? I'm emo, you right. Look at my fucking luscious ass hair. I had red hair when I did this. Like, nice, vibrant, pretty red hair. But, yeah, and they would give me really dirty looks. Because they were just like, what the fuck? But I did not care. This is the shit I did. Alright, and then you would just kind of take and put everything back over. And that's cute. Oh, that's a vibe. You know. I'm not going to put hairspray in my hair because I'm not keeping this in all day, but usually after I got it where I liked it after teasing it for a million years, and I mean I would literally constantly re-tease my hair like all the time. Usually I only did this side very little. Other than that, this side usually stayed pretty flat. So fluffy. Alright, and I have this bow that I have found. Yes, I used to wear bows and shit just like this. And actually, this bow was a friend that I had back in like middle school, and she stole it from me at Hot Topic. We were like in there, and she walked on, she's like, here you go, and I was like, the fuck is this? And she's like, I stole it for you. And I was like, oh, thanks. Jeez. A lot of work to be like, fuck with your hair every day and style it. Man, emo is work. Being emo, being seen is work. I think I was a little more seen than I was emo. I had definitely more emo days, but I definitely liked my colors and my hair, and even though I did dress pretty much all black, which I guess I still do a lot of the time, but my style, I would say I was more like alternative scene than I was straight up like emo, just because I did still put color, and I used to wear like the bracelets and all that shit, and it was ooh, it was fun. It was a time. It was a time. And yeah, I would usually always wear like a bow because it was like a thing. It was just a thing, and all the time throughout the whole day, and this is what people pretty much see me as. And I would, be in my getup. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna set you guys up here, but how well can you see? But yeah, this is pretty much, I would just wear some type of like black top, ripped skinny jeans, and of course just some type of boot. But this was my jam. I had some type of color hair, whether it was purple, blue, red, green, whatever color, rainbow, and this is what I fucking look like. I still love this style, but it was definitely something to like keep up with, because it wasn't the easiest. It was very time consuming. I think I killed it. The bow did it, you guys. Yep, I even have my baby, still my favorite music, Falling in Reverse. That's my favorite band still today. But that was this video. I hope you guys liked it. Tell me if I did a good job kind of recreating, redoing. Is this how you guys were in high school? Because, did you ever go through this phase? Even though sometimes I'm like, it was a phase for me, but I'm also still like this. So it's a phase that, it's not quite as strong as it used to be, but it still lives inside me. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please go down below and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.